What's up guys, Websilk here. Today I have the 75th Avenue subway station on the E and F lines in Queens, New York. So, you can see over here the station's only got 3 entrances, but we're over here at Queens Boulevard. So we're gonna go into the station here. I've got shaders on, of course, as always. Looks pretty cool out here actually with the giant, literally block-sized Queens Boulevard over there. So we've got this sign here, subway pedestrian underpass. Hey, real quick guys, only 25% of the people watching this video are subscribed, so if you're one of the 25% that are subscribed, you're awesome. If you're one of the 74%, please hit that subscribe button, help out the channel, and shatter the like button while you're at it. Enjoy the video, leave a comment, and again, enjoy. I will give a shout out to the channel TMC Co for actually recording the subway station so that we could build it in great detail, and then helping a little bit of the station as well. With that helped a lot though. But here's the other entrance as well, so 75th Avenue EF. You can see just how far apart these entrances are just because the road is huge. Queens Boulevard is just massively wide. So we're gonna come down here, another subway pedestrian passageway. Here you come to this mezzanine. So this mezzanine is pretty cool. It is one of those fenced off mezzanines where they just have a little wire fence. So here's a new texture, by the way. It's a chain fence here. So this is cool. You see this a lot on Queens Boulevard. After seeing that this was at more than just Elmhurst Avenue, I figured that it needed to be added as a texture instead of just using the mesh fence texture that we have for other stuff. So 75th Avenue, south side of Queens Boulevard, that was where we just were, and where we started the tour was 75th Avenue, north side of Queens Boulevard. And you can get a minecart here if you wish. So let's go to the Forest Hills and Jamaica side. Another interesting thing about this station though before we go in is that it was originally meant to be called Puritan Avenue. That was what it was originally referred to instead of 75th Avenue. But from what I understand, the name of the street changed and became a road and an avenue, so it was renamed to 75th Avenue, which is pretty cool how names change. Another interesting thing regarding names is Broadway Junction on the J used to be called Eastern Parkway, so that's not the first time that's happened. But anyway, you can see this station also has the original style of lime. It's this weird lime paint color scheme, which is really cool when you see it in stations, but this is one of the older paint styles from what I understand, and it looks like it's still present in this station. So over there you can see the tunnel to Forest Hills. We just started Forest Hills today, so it's not being toured yet. So we've got tiles here, new tile textures here for the mosaics, which I think look really good. So now they're gonna look like that instead. Of course, you've got the 75th Avenue tiles. You have route signs here. Queens Boulevard local, F to Jamaica 179th Street via Hillside Avenue all times. E to Jamaica Center. And I don't know if this timing is accurate. This is just my memory from when I used to go here a lot, or go through here anyway. Is that between around, I'd say 8 and 6, and weekends the E would stop here. And of course the late night local will stop here as well. So you come to the end of the platform here on the Jamaica bound side. And did I say Forest Hills and Jamaica back there? I meant to say Jamaica only. So yeah, this is just Jamaica now. Still used to the Queens Boulevard local stops, although I think this technically is a Queens Boulevard local, but it's not really seen the same way because you don't have the M&R anymore. We are going to get to those stops soon though, the traditional Queens Boulevard stops. So yeah, we're just doing this first and connecting back that way. So we're actually going west this time instead of east, but we're very far out as well. But there you can see a switch. So the F uses this to connect to the local track, and it comes onto the local track here. Whereas during most hours, the E will go through the middle track and skip. Interesting thing about this station is it actually has more service patterns than just the E and the F. It also has the Diamond F line and the E train to 179th Street. Occasionally, I believe it's a rush hour service. We'll skip this station through the middle, of course, and go to 179th Street on the Hillside Avenue Express. Over here, this is an abandoned entrance. So it was sealed off. I don't know when. I just know it's here. So it was sealed off. You'll never get in there again. And it's probably never going to be used again. Unless, I don't know, the neighborhood becomes more populated or something in the future and they decide to reopen it. So here is the announcement to Jamaica 179th.
This is a Jamaica 179th Street bound F local train. The next stop is Kew Gardens Union Turnpike.
So the automated announcements when you stop will now play a little bit later. This is just to give the sound time to stop so that it doesn't overlap with the stopping sound. And over here I just put a garbage disposal area for workers to dump the trash when they clear out the trash cans. And here the tunnel ends because we haven't gotten past there to Kew Gardens yet. And probably won't for a little bit because I think I'm going to do the M line next, which doesn't actually have that many stops left on it. So we're over here now. This is the other end of the station. This area is barred off over here with these rusty bars, and you still have the fences. You have the cage turnstiles that spin through there. Of course, entry Jamaica EF, entry Manhattan and Brooklyn EF. Again, the E train only stops here towards the end of the day and weekends and late nights, if I'm correct, but other times it will go to the middle as an express E train. So it won't be stopping here on this world, and you just have another entrance over here. And it looks like this is at one of those side streets, 76th Avenue. So Queens Boulevard is so big, in fact, that I didn't really need to build the side streets because it kind of manages on its own to mark out the area. So I didn't even need the side streets to be built. I just put the crosswalks just because I didn't even think it needed the side streets. Another interesting thing here with these exit-only cage turnstiles, they have these lime-painted bars to prevent you from going in the wrong way, because you know they're exit-only and you can't go in without swiping, and they're basically free movement. So they rotate in one direction, and the direction you're not supposed to come in through is sealed off with bars. Here we have this strange looking area here. I'm not sure what this is for, but it's here. So we're going to go back onto the platform over here and to the Manhattan and Brooklyn side. So pretty similar stuff. There is an extra staircase on this side again because it has this extra space over here. So there's another staircase here, and it just goes down to the platform. Here's the route sign to Manhattan via Queens Boulevard Express, F train to Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue, 6th Avenue local all times, E 8th Avenue local to World Trade Center 6 p.m. through 6 a.m. late night local. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to play the announcements. You'll also notice that the pillars here, the track pillars say 75th Avenue. In case you couldn't read that, that's what it says. Hopefully everyone can read, but that's what it says if you can't read. Then I forgot to point these out. There's directional tiling here, and this just says to 76th Avenue that way. Or there are probably more. Yep, there they are. Let's say to 75th Avenue this way. And there's just another look at the mosaic over there. Pretty cool. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to show you guys the final announcements at the station, and then we will wrap up this tour. After this tour will probably be Forest Hills. I'm trying to finish the Queens Boulevard line pronto.
This is a Manhattan-bound F local train. The next stop is Forest Hills, 71st Avenue.
So there you go. There is the X switch over there. That again switches you onto the express track this time. This tunnel does go all the way to Forest Hills right now, so this is actually a full tunnel. So that goes all the way to Forest Hills. You can't actually see it. I thought Forest Hills would start a little bit closer, but it turns out it actually starts below 75th Avenue, or 71st Avenue, not 75th Avenue. So it starts below 71st Avenue and Continental Avenue, and not what I thought, which was 72nd Avenue. Somewhere around there is what I presumed it would start under. So it would have been visible, but it's actually not. Alright, so we're going to head out here. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Shatter the like button, in fact. I want to see shards of like button beneath the video when I check back. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment. I am WebSoak, and I am out. Yes, there was also someone building over there. So I am out. Bye.